Hello, my dear friends, and welcome back to Conscript. Welcome back to the trenches, gang. We took a break, approximately a 3-week break, somewhere tilled 3-4 week break when it came to Conscript, Total Chaos, pathologic, all that stuff. Well, more like 2 week. But Conscript hasn't been around for a while. We're going to finish it out. I have not forgotten about Look Outside, Conscript, Total Chaos, and Pathologic and stuff like that. So do not fret, my my young Padawan. We're going to get to all of it. We're going to play it eventually and finish it eventually. Look Outside, and hey, here's a throwback to the relatively early videos of the channel. We're rapidly approaching 200 videos. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. It's crazy how quickly everything has taken off. I love this. I love this so much. I have a fantastic time sitting down to record. And I'm sorry that, a lot of the times when I talk about the channel, it happens to be in the beginning or the end of these videos. I'm not trying to waste your time. I know that can be irritating, but I just want to make sure that we're on the same page, and you folks watching, which you're the reason I'm doing this. It's not without you watching, without you interacting, there's no purpose. There's no point to any of this. So, I don't want you to think I'm wasting your time or anything like that. I want to get to it. So we're gonna get into it, and like I said, we're gonna finish. We're gonna finish everything that we've started. When we do so is definitely up to my jurisdiction, or that is my prerogative. But we're gonna get to it regardless. So just bear that in mind going forward. If you really like something and it hasn't come out, or you're like, where the hell is it? It's been 3 or 4 weeks. Drop a comment, ask, and I'll let you know. I'm really good at keeping up with comments and questions, comments, concerns. So we just stopped here. I don't remember if here in which I figured out I was being a dumba. My American brain was trying to, I was like, oh, French word. We just, make that the word we think it is. No, it's not Fort St. Michael. It's Fort St. Michel. And I'm real dumb for doing that. So I couldn't wait to come back and tell you guys. Actually, I had just found this out about 2 days ago. I was watching a documentary. And, well, boy, egg on my face. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and rest and see what this does. It might send us back into a dream. Ah, starting out with the flashback. Interesting. Wake up? No, I don't think we will. This is interesting. Definitely very dream logic-y. You see or perhaps not dream logic-y. See, this is the same mattress from our waking life, but this is bizarre for sure. There's a German truck here on the right-hand side, an Axis vehicle. These look like carvings within the stone. Seems like things can go in any of these three. We can enter all three. Interesting. Now we have a choice. So let's do the big one first. I have no idea what difference this is going to make. I wonder if this is going to be some type of natural conclusion. Okay. Snow's on the ground. We're back home. Seems like we can either go to the house or... Oh no, we can't, as a matter of fact. Can we go down the forest path? Indeed we can. Indeed we can. Interesting. There's water rushing. Doesn't seem like to be anything of value or importance up there. Off we go then. The water pump missing the handle, of course. Sounds like a somber sound. Andre, I'm out for the day. Put these down for your father. Thanks, Ma. Funeral flowers. Or not funeral flowers, but memorial flowers. Stack of cookbooks. I do believe we have already experienced this scene. In the last part, I remembered us coming home to our mother crying because we had been drafted to fight in the Great War. So perhaps I'm redoing this. And if so, I apologize. But it's been a while, so maybe this will be a good refresher on how everything works. Yes, because this was the thumbnail of the last Conscript. Of course, I do remember this. Okay, so my apologies for redoing that. Hopefully we had a choice, or didn't have a choice. Let's continue on, get back to the house, get the show on the road. Now, I do not remember exactly what the hell we were up to at Fort St. Mitchell. I remember initially here's our draft papers. Okay. Off to bed we go, right? In my restless dreams. Complete a flashback replay. Now what the hell is that? In my restless dreams is a reference to Silent Hill 2. Return to the front. Okay. Well, back to combat we go. Interesting. Do we have a melee weapon on it? We have the helmet key, which is very good. We do have the trench tool. So I'm gonna set this in the third slot. Now, how the hell do I do this? Okay. Oh, for the love of God. Never mind. Forget about all of it. It's not a weapon. Alright, off to the front we go. I'm going to transition to our pistol. Or revolver, rather. We have a revolver, our pistol. This pump handle helps us get gems out of the pumps. Our armor's good. Surgical kit helps us regain health. We use the fire extinguisher. We got the helmet key, which traces back to the first part of this map. Now, where is the front? The panic fort, access chamber, the road. Is it up in here, perhaps? Ah, this is our buddy. Alright, we're gonna save our game here. Man, we're gonna start right there. Okay. Let's see what our friend has to offer. Got all sorts of weapons. Small key. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, we're definitely getting up towards the end of this. Thank God. Not that this is a bad game or anything. I'd say it's far from it. This has been a lot of fun. It's just, it's daunting. You know, it's long, and arduous is not the right word. It's definitely long, though. And that tends to make, not enough weapon parts. Okay. Well, we'll deal with that later. It's just long, and it's demanding a lot of attention from me, which is not always a bad thing. But I'm gonna put the pump handle, the fire extinguisher, all that fun stuff up. Considering we have to return to the front, I don't think we're gonna need it going forward. If we do, there's always a lantern around somewhere. Hand cannon cartridges. Oh, yes. The 5.77 round. Grenade. Yes, please. No fuel for me. Oh, yes. Oh, I'll have a first aid kit. Yes, I will. Very good. Couple cigarettes and some gun parts. Man, they're being far too kind to me. Torch battery. We don't need it. The torch is for people who can't see. And I see just fine. Alright, off we go. We should probably stop back and drop that stuff off. What do you say? Once again. We're in Chapter 4. Chapter 4, how fun. This is the first time seeing hand cannon bits. Which, if Resident Evil 2, the remake, is anything to go off of, it means that we're like right there at the end. I don't know how accurate that is in relation to this game, but considering how closely based this is on Resident Evil, I think the argument could be made. I definitely think the argument could be made that we're close to the end. Yes, take me to the front. Pajalista. Polu, need a lift up to the front? Yes, please. Thank you. We almost rode with him in the last part. I vaguely remember that. Nice. Thank you. You guys are just the best. The best pals that I could ever have. All right. Look at this. Man, I forgot. We went through all of this individually. Sucked. The road sucked. But we had an important mission. We had to be a runner. Ooh. The new front line is up past Souville. This is the moment that changes the course of this battle. Okay. Okie dokie. Well, I guess it's time to go cut our teeth. Last time we were on the front line, we killed a hell of a lot of dudes. Great work, son. I just met with the captain and his men. The first wave just went over, but their defenses are too thick. We need to hit them with the heavy artillery before we send over the second wave. The captain is waiting for you at the siege gun. It's left of the mess hall. I want to see them hit hard. One more thing. I've heard reports of some men hiding in blockhouses. I need you to gather them and send them up to the front. We need every man we can get for this. If any of them refuse, you need to put a bullet in them. That's an order. Understood? Good. You're doing well, son. I'll see you at the front. Make haste. Interesting. So we are taking the role... Shell the German lines, recruit missing soldiers. All right. We are taking the role of a commissar right now, which, you know, in a funny ha-ha way, would be represented by the commissars in 40K for the Imperial Guard that quite literally shoot and kill people who show weakness, cowardice on the front line. But here, in this case, we are being tasked by our commanding officer to kill deserters. So I think this may be not deserters, but people hiding from conflict. So I think this may be one of those morality checks that you get in games. A key is required. Do I not have the key? Okay, hold the phone. Hold the phone here. So he didn't give me a key to the bunkhouse, but expects me to be able to open the bunkhouses, right? Is that what I'm to believe? I don't want to go to the mines. Sorry, I read the map wrong. Maybe the helmet key is our salvation. Alright, we just need to go straight up through here, yes? Question mark? Oh, I forgot how to play. Okay. This guy's covered in plate armor. Okie dokie. Alright, we have turned him into mush. A massive pile of mush. Very good. Moving right along here. Remind me not to fire on those guys. They are tough, violent, volatile, and angry. Oh! Holy hell. Who pulled the trigger? Who's the trigger man? Is that our brother? Hey. Hey, it's Marcel. Andre, that was close. Good to see you alive. Just barely, though, by the looks of it. We're clearing out the support trenches now. Then we're going over. So I've left some firepower for you. The cigarettes are also on me. You owe me one. The captain was asking for you. He's at the front lines now. And he doesn't seem like someone you want to be late for. I'll see you there. Alright. He left in a hurry. Damn, Marcel came in clutch just now. He saved our Rumpkus from getting brutalized. Ooh, the machine gun. Oh, holy hell. Crescent ammo? Yes, please. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, this is based on the, yes, the Shaushit. Or Shaushot. Look at this thing. Oh, it's going to rain down heavenly hellfire for us. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to test this out on the enemy. It seems like we're just continuing to fill out. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. So, he said, you know what? We've got to get to the working artillery, right? Mess hall, to the left of the mess hall, right? The helmet key. Okay, very good. Very good. We're down below. Okay. I've got an idea. It's a rough idea, but it's gonna have to work. For a second, I thought that those trees that had exploded were heads, severed heads. Oh yes, the old transport tunnel. I do remember thee. I do remember thee. Not fondly do I remember this godforsaken place either. Does this have any ammo? Yes, it does, as a matter of fact. Very good. Now, how do I just... Okay, let me just turn around and run away. I'm gonna hide in here and check our map again. We're in the west support trench, so I have to go all the way around. It's funny, there's been so much time in between There's been so much time between the last part and this part, in the grand scheme of things, that I am just at a loss when it comes to what the hell we were doing. I mean, I feel like I'm picking it up fine. But I am definitely a little behind right now. Okay. Is this the helmet? Yep. Right here. In we go. Oh, very good. Now, what is this? Siege gun manual. Step 1. Rotate the siege gun into firing position. Step 2. Open the artillery hatch. Step 3. Place shell onto loading mechanism. Step 4. Load shell into the hatch. Step 5. Close the hatch. Step 6. Fire. So, I am absolutely infatuated with heavy artillery. Giant weapon systems. The more oversized, the more ridiculous, the more moving parts it takes to operate, the better. I just love them. I adore them. And there is a game coming out soon, sooner than later, called Iron Nest. And I want you to know, we're going to be all over that. We're going to be playing that religiously. It's a artillery simulator taking place inside of a mobile fortress, which is just the coolest thing in the world to me. So, anyways, that's a lot of fun. That is a lot of fun. I can't wait to light them up. I'm actually going to have to check my notes again. What is this? Rotate, open, shell, load, close. Okay. The crank for the siege gun is missing. Okay, so we've got to find the crank. Now, where would the crank be? This is where the artillery shells are placed before being loaded. Oh my god. Blockhouse keys. Very good. Neat. Fetch quest. Fantastic. Important. Spare siege gun parts have been stored in Eastern Support Trench blockhouse. Spare shells were stored God knows where. Okay, well, this is the survival horror part, isn't it? Fantastic. Now we run around. Time after time. And go check every single godforsaken bunkhouse. So we're going to start in Support Trench West. We're going to make our way over there now. And just kind of retrace our steps. Ooh. What do you mean inventory is full? What's in my inventory? Much is in my inventory, surprisingly. We'll keep that in mind. I'll come back for those. It kind of pisses me off. I'm so frustrated that here I am, so frustrated to have all these good materials, all these goodies. I don't think I can expand. Well, maybe I can expand our inventory. Perhaps we should do that. Alright, into the blockhouse we go. Ooh. Now, what is in here? What is this? Crescent ammo. Very good. This has been raided. What's here? Was there something here? No. Ooh, 230 millimeter shell. Very good. We're going to have to drop something. Or use something. Kind of be a waste, wouldn't it? Where is... Oh my god. Yeah, that's definitely kind of a waste. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Oh my god, it's giving us a runaround. We're going to go straight down. Straight down and out. back through, or back down to West Storage. We're going to drop off our junk, save our game, and then we'll come play the game for real. I'll see you shortly. Alright, gang, we are back, and we have grabbed the howitzer shell. You see here, we are extremely slow carrying around this 230mm shell by ourselves. So was it worth it in the end? I sure hope so. I sure hope it was all worth it. I almost bought ourselves some new putties. Whatever the hell the oh, for Christ's sakes, where am I? I'm in the wrong area. But the putties give us a 10% permanent movement speed upgrade. Definitely regretting that now. You know, I don't think 10% of whatever this is going to make too much of a difference. Jesus Christ. Oh, holy hell. Not cool, game. Not cool at all. Okay, well, you know, I don't totally agree with that. You like how they give us an extremely heavy object and then bum rush us. Okay, we killed him. Very good. Now, I do remember vaguely in the last part being able to change our walking speed based on one of our keys, and if that is the case, I'm going to feel really goofy if I'm frustrated with the game. Ah, here it is. Okay. Just making sure it wasn't a user error, because if so, I'd like to correct it rather than judging the game. Dude's over there just bleeding out. Bleeding out. Pleading in my ears. We have a long, hard road ahead of us. It's good to know that our rifle, machine gun, shell shit hybrid here is extremely slow firing, which, you know, is to be expected. But it's extremely slow firing. So we need to utilize it at a distance, rather than attempt to utilize it up close for close quarters battle, because that's not going to fly. That is indeed not going to fly. We'll just go ahead and put this bad boy down. Alright. I like the little screen shake to show us that it was extremely heavy, and we were doing very good carrying it around. Very nice. We need to go to fuel storage. Now, how in God's name do we get to fuel storage? Oh, Jesus Christ. We have to go all the way around. I say that we do that first. Alright. Jesus God. That is a very long walk. But we got to get to it. So we'll go from here. Straighten up and over. Ooh, nope. Yes, I see. It's all for tricks. It is all for tricks. They've turned the lights out here too. Unfortunate. All right. Pretty good. Okie dokie. Let's see if we can cross here. Yes, here we go. Through the ammo depot, or wire depot. Correct? Oh, Jesus Christ. What was that? You hear this, right? Okay. Just as long as I'm not losing my mind. Okay, I am just getting injured. I'm just getting injured messing around with the barbed wire. It says that through wire storage. Ah, yes. I'm quite injured. Quite injured. I could really use a first aid kit right about now. I think we're going to go ahead and use one of those. We're almost out of rifle rounds. Do we have any more in here? No! No, we do not. Okay. Well. Let's go ahead and use this. Very good. Cure all of our infections. Alright, and off we go. Trench access. We need to take... Oh, for Christ's sakes, I went the wrong way. Didn't I? Oh, Jesus God. I thought it connected... in a different way. Well... Unfortunately for us, it does not. It does not. We have bled for nothing. Bled for nothing, indeed. Good to know that German's still alive. Just gut shot. Alive, but dying. Alive, but dying, and surely. Let's go straight through here. Alright. And there is... a bunkhouse to check right here. Dead German. Satirical coin. Now, what are we going to use this? What does this do for us? A coin depicting a skeleton using a water pump. Engraving on the back reads, Verdun, the world blood pump. It has no apparent use to you, although it may be of use to someone else. Okay, we only got 1 out of 99. That is a lot of satirical coins. Killed by gunfire, he has been dissected from the chest down. What a fantastic exhibition of anatomy. Interesting, okay. He says nothing. He ran off as soon as you approached him. Okay, so it's definitely gonna... put the ball in our court, I believe, moving forward. It's going to give us a choice on whether or not to execute some of these folks or not. And, say we do our best to not execute anybody. I say that, but you know the first thing I'm going to do is pull the trigger. Because no surrender, no retreat. Cowardice is unacceptable. Okay, I've got a pretty straightforward run ahead of me. That is one of the snipers. Okay, I did create enough separation. He does not know where we are. Very good. There's gas in here, but gas doesn't bother us because we bought the gas mask bag. Very good. Artillery crank, I'll have that. Yes, that'll fit rightio in my pocket. Rightio indeed. Some cigarettes and the dead German. Okie dokie. Now we have several others to check out. Alright, we need to go down and not take this first door, but rather take this door here, yes? Yes, very good. We'll move through this passage. And on the other side, we should have a lot. Hey, look, it's our cigarette friend. Well, I guess he's not really our friend. Well, it's not that he's not our friend, but... Oh, this is an execution. What does this say? Just a kid. Standard issue field bag. It's slightly bigger than your current one. Take it. Hell yeah! Ugh. Lord, that's fantastic. Can we open the coffin? Just 2 cigarettes in the coffin. What about this guy? Gun parts. An old axe. We'll take that and put that in slot. Slot 4. Okie dokie. What's it say? Executed for cowardice. Interesting. Yeah, I think it's definitely going to give us some moral questions here. Oh, I see. I have definitely gone the wrong way. I'm reading this map all backwards. For one reason or another. This is Suicide Alley, I guess. It does say we can go all the way around. Let's go talk to our friend and see if there's anything he has to say. The cigarette thief. Okay, I remember the puzzle. Look who it is. Talk of this offensive has gotten around. Don't like our chances, mate. Got a smoke to calm the nerves? Sure thing. Hope you make it, buddy. You too. You too. He must just be chain smoking. Chain smoking indeed. We've given him, every time we've seen him, we've given him a cigarette. So I wonder if there's anything good going to come from that. Or if it's just all make-believe, it's all in my head, and the concept of right and wrong and morality and, you know, goodness is, it's just a construct, something made up. I don't like that breathing. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna do it too. I'm gonna do it too. Oh, okay, that was maybe not the wisest course of action, but I did that. Yes, I absolutely did that, and that is for certain. Okay, where have we... We're in the ruined blockhouse. Okay, that means we need to go down. We were never meant to be here in the first place. We need to go through the green tarp. Yes, very good. It's one of the snipers. Okie dokie. Let us see. Pistol rounds. He says nothing. He ran off as soon as you approached him. Interesting. Gun parts. It's quite literally just our job now to check each individual bunkhouse to see if there are people hiding out. I wish we could zoom the map in and out. That would be really cool. I'm not the biggest fan of the static map. Oh. Alright. Moving forward. We've got one of these sniper dudes up here. Oh, yep. Here they come. Yeah, these guys are just your standard trench raider, except faster. You can hear them recycled. Not recycle, but how quickly they swing. These are definitely your elites. Okay, surprisingly, we missed that. Okay. Okay, that was almost lethal. Jesus Christ. Alright, remind me to attempt to avoid confrontation with these guys going forward. Not like we didn't already know that, but God bless. Okay. Okay. Yep. Nope. Hey! Do you have things for me? Let me get... First and foremost, I would like a stimulant and a morphine. Send it right to storage. Thanks. Now, would you like to buy something? Alright. And then we'll upgrade. Let's upgrade this sucker. Firepower. Through the roof. Please. Need 3. Fire rate is what it is, but we can do reload speed or capacity. I think capacity is always good. How about reload speed? Nice, look at that. Alright. So. Stamina recharge, max stamina increased. We've got morphine in here. We need to shoot to get our health permanently increased. Very good, you see that? That was a wise decision. And since we are out of rifle rounds, I'm going to put the rifle up. And we're going to move... Actually, we're going to save. And then we're going to move forward. Because ain't nothing better than saves coming, baby. Nothing better. Alright. We're still in the support trench. Still doing what it is we got to do to survive. We've got increased stamina, which is great. Look at this. We're gonna... Oh! Oh, look at that. We James Earl cashed him. You know what would be really beneficial? Would be some type of ADS modifier that would give us the ability to acquire our target faster. This guy, I'm not going. You're going. Oh. Okay. This is insane. Alright, how's that for evil? Missing metal. Well, we did just gun down our own brother in arms. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I don't know where we're going to put this missing metal or what it means. Hopefully we don't have to do that much more often. I know why you're here. I don't. He reluctantly walked off. Ha! Again, my friend. He is bad, very bad. I need a disinfectant bandage for his leg. Do you have any? No, I do not. Perhaps I could make one for you real quick. Fabric. What is it? Is it fabric and chem fluid that make a bandage, or do I need... Hold on. Let us see. I don't remember. Let's see if I can combine... Yeah, I have to combine fabric with other pieces of fabric. God bless. Oh, I do actually have a disinfectant bandage, though. It is your lucky day, my dear friend. It is your lucky day. I'm going to use this. Get our health up. And I'm going to give you our healing item. I haven't done all of these. Okay. He left. Very good. And there was morphine here. Hell yeah. Look at that. Now morphine, had I known that I wouldn't have used it. But morphine will increase our overall health, which we just learned about. Okie dokie. Have we still not gone through the hot door at Fort Souville? There's also a door at the bazaar. Okay, so there's a door on the front lines that we need to get to that's locked with a helmet. The hot door apparently hasn't been touched at Fort Souville, which is bizarre. And then, are we missing a bunkhouse? We're missing a door back here somewhere. Alright. Off we go, I guess. I have no idea what we're doing now. Who the hell are we supposed to report back to? We could go fire the artillery. No, we're supposed to shell the Germans. Look at that 2D manhunt. I'm just gonna do my best to avoid confrontation with this guy. Ooh. Down we go, down we go, down we go, down we go. Through the green, through the green. Very good. Alright. What's in here? Is this the... Where is this? No, this is the ruined blockhouse. Someone's breathing in the dark down here, and I don't much like that. Don't much like it, care for it, or appreciate it. Where are we going here? Let's go down all the way and see what this question mark door is all about. Yeah, okay, so there is some type of door beneath here. Or beneath the rubble, and I'm not quite sure what it do for us. Okay, I'm out. I attempted and I failed. And you know what? I can live with that. Was I supposed to go through there? Oh, God bless it. I was. Yeah, those guys are super hardcore, man. They do not let up. And their ability to use both ranged and melee attacks makes them an absolute nightmare to deal with. What's in the supply trench? Alright, let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna go unlock these bunkhouses first before we do anything else. Just to try to... Where are we? Okay. I just want to make sure that we hit everything, get all the possible resources we can. To make us more effective soldiers. Very good. The door's been unlocked. Alright, what is here? Artillery shell? Hell yeah, I'll take that. We're actually just thinking about this. What is this? Body armor? Okay, we'll just sell it. We have body armor for ourselves. I know why you're here. I don't. You gotta go, dude. You gotta go. Alright, now we shell the piss out of the German lines. Very good. Very good. Where did they say the front line has moved to? To Fort Souville. And how the hell do we get to Fort Souville? Through the support trench, right? Yes. Okay. Perhaps we'll make our way over there, but first I want to get... I want to blow that rubble in place and see what goodies await us down there. You know, overall, backtracking and whatnot aside, some of the tight engagements, incredibly slow ADS speed. You know, honestly, I really do enjoy Conscript. I really do. I think it's good, and I think it's undeserving of a lot of the hate it got. I think people were expecting more of a horror title, though, and it does advertise itself as a survival horror title, which I suppose it is. But I feel like it would have gotten better reception if it leaned into the historical aspects of it. Rather than its survival horror elements. Oh yes, the rats are here. Can I use this here? Why not? Oh, it wants me to... Never mind. I remember now. We can't just place the artillery. We actually have to... we have to fire the artillery. Yes, I learned that the hard way many moons ago. Oh, I have to go down to the supply trench to do that. You know what? Maybe we'll do it. What do we have to lose? Nothing. The answer is nothing. Let's go do it real quick. While I've got the patience and energy, the gall and the gumption. Let's go down. What is... Okie dokie. I'm gonna take this weird tight right. Yes, this would be it. This would be it indeed. And this leads us... We'd go up. No. We go to the second right. And go all the way in. Very good, very good. Ah, yes. You know you're close when you hear all the clink clack. All the clink clacks. Has this one been fired? Where is this facing? Reserve Trench East. No. Right? Oh no, it's most definitely Reserve Trench East. Alright. Fire away, baby. Rock on. Alright. And off we go. Let's go reap the spoils, the benefits of whatever it is that we just did. Could be an awful, awful thing. I do not know. I am but the humble herald. I do not make up the rules of warfare. Okie dokie. Where to go? To the right. Back to where we had been previously. Fingers crossed that that worked. If not, I might scream. I might scream. Hopefully there's a big empty pile. Yes, there is. There is indeed. Oh, yes. Very good. Cigarettes. Oh, there's an enemy in here. No kidding. Oh, we broke our hatchet off in him. Hell yeah, dude. That's hardcore. That's metal as hell. Hand cannon cartridges. We'll take those. Very good. Silver, empty silver necklace. How strange. Well, you know what? Pain tolerance increased. Fantastic. We'll take that. Pronged key. Where the hell would we use the pronged key? I am very confused. Very confused and very curious. Alright, we've got so many items that I just do not understand their use. Perhaps this is part of our main objective, though. Alright. Well, we did want to go... First and foremost, we want to stay away from the godforsaken rats. I remember what they do, and I do not like hearing them squeak. But we're going to go up past Fort Souville in order to open up the last trench. This is where our game started, was right there. Right there behind that that distressed French flag. We were thought to be dead. Look at us, we're more full of life than ever. And running around these trenches like we own them. Screaming at the gods. I want to live. I'm going to live. I want to live. Alright. Let's put this up. And we'll sell that one. We'll put this up. We'll sell this missing metal. Unless it's important. Okay. How about we do some trading? Would you like this? Okay, how about... Oh, wow, 20 is insane. 20 cigarettes for that. You've got to be kidding me. Alright, any trades? Do you have any good trades for me? Do you want anything that I have? I definitely want these fabrics. I think that would be great to have. At least to get us back up to where we were. I am going to buy these putties. This is just for my own mental health. We really don't need them. Oh, wait, do I have to carry these around? Because if so, that's not going to fly with us. I hope, for the love of God, we don't have to carry these around. We surely do. Surely do indeed. Is there a bag we can buy to hold those? Alright, how about that instead? We just burnt through a hell of a lot of cigarettes, but we can hold so much ammo. No, theoretically. Allegedly, we can hold significantly more ammo. Hold the phone here. What do we have? What do we have? We need... We need one of these chem fluids. I'd say we... Oh, Jesus Christ. Combine these. Put you both in there. Alright. Gunpowder B. Gunpowder A is what we need. 2 gunpowder A's. If we combine you twos together, we get gunpowder B. Okay. I suppose this works the same way, right? Yeah. Okay. And we need to combine it with chem fluid, which we don't have. That was the big kicker from the beginning. Well, we got gunpowder C now. Gunpowder A, shotgun shells. Yeah, I'm kind of regretting that decision to buy all that ammo, or all those ammo belts with no ammo to fill them with. Bah humbug. Worst decisions have been made. We're A-O-Dokie. A-O-Dokie indeed. I'm gonna go this way and head towards Fort Souville so we can hit the front line. And on the front line, we'll be able to unlock the last of the helmet doors. Fingers crossed. It's a lot of dead here. It's just the dramatic pause when it shows me what lies beyond. Okay, so we need to go. We could go check the hot room first. Right? It should have cooled down by now. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed indeed. No, but still super duper hot. Okay. So that's where the fire extinguisher comes into... comes into play for the second use. We should be able to... We'll run over here to our dear friend and pick up our nonsense. Our fire extinguisher. Crescent ammo, very good. A bunch of dead dudes. And here's our friend, yes, very good. Hi! Where is my storage? Up in the corner. Very good. What do you have? Okie dokie. Man, this is riveting gameplay. The back and forth is really getting me, you know. It is allowing me to enjoy the environment, but it's providing me with such little commentary that I feel like I could fall asleep at any moment. And yes, I am tired, but I don't think that makes too much of a difference. The pre-existing sleepiness versus the constant running. Can I use this here? There's a raging fire. We understand that there's a raging fire. Oh, we could have just come here. Is it on the other side, perhaps? What's in here? I guess we're in the mines. Okay. That seems like something that'll be addressed later on. I'm going to entrust that to the game. Because I know it, in this iteration, it takes away my item once I've used it for the last time. Whereas, like, Resident Evil allows me to hold on to it. Though it does specify that you cannot use it anymore. It just becomes a null entity contained within your chest, storage crate. Alright, off we go, off we go. No. I shan't have it. I shan't have it. Alright, we're back on the front line. Hell yeah. We need to go to the... Alright, we need to go way far to the right. This is not the ideal place to be vacationing. Unless you're a Kriegsman. Unless you're a Kriegsman within the Death Corps of Krieg. Love me, shovel. Love me, emperor. Door's been unlocked. There is no further use. Okay, see? And just like that, the key has disappeared. We'll take the chem fluid. Very good. Thank you. A bunch of shovels. Very nice. All sorts of goodies. Hey, what are you doing down here? Waiting for the heavy artillery to do its job before we go. What's taking so long? No, you don't mind. You guys don't listen to him. He's trying to trick us because he's a huckster. Ah, yes, very good. Well, I unfortunately made forward progress without needing to do so. That is just a tad bit annoying. Alright. We're going to retreat. Well, not really retreat. We're going to go back. I went all this way. I didn't have to do any of this. Any of this at all. All we had to do was fire the artillery. What do we do? Aim it. Open the breach. Insert the shell. Close the breach. Fire, right? Something like that. Can't be that difficult. Okay. Now we must do the walk of shame. All the way back. Just one step at a time. There's no need to rush. It's like learning to fly or falling in love. The great poet Jordan Sparks wrote that. Okie dokie. So let's Alright, I've got the single most effective way to get to this trench mapped out in my brain. Look how fast we're running. Ooh, look, the rats are alive and well. God, I really should have considered what we were doing here. See, the implication there, too, is that the rats are feasting on the people. Okay. Alright, for a brief second I thought I was going to have to fire on a rat. Thankfully, I did not have to. Okie dokie. So we put the crank here. Alright. Let's rotate it. Nice. Alright. Open the hatch. Okay. No, we need to load it. So don't make this more difficult. It's not that difficult. Load shell. Perfect. Alright. Close the hatch. Bombs away. Hell yeah. It seems like that one piece of artillery really made a difference. We hit the enemy front line so hard that they drew a new front line afterwards. Nope. Nope. I'm not playing the rat game. I thought that was a goofy... I thought that was goofy when it was first mentioned, and the first time I got infected by a rat, I wanted to rip my hair out, so we're not doing that. We're not going to do that. Alright. Making sure we're moving in the right direction. Everything kind of blends together after a while of this. Here we go. Do the loop-de-loo. Pass our friend. Palu. I am going to save here. Definitely just desserts. dokie. Lord have mercy. The running. The running, the door opening. Everything is crafted really well. Like, early on, you know, when everything was at a crawl, the pace of everything was a slow, arduous crawl. And whereas here, it feels slow and arduous, but it's because it's the distance has increased. I mean, we're running, you know, we're spanning these trenches now, where at first, making any progress was extremely difficult. You're late again, Private. You should have been in the second wave. Leave any personal belongings in the chest and get to your position. The ruined church marks the halfway point to the enemy lines. If you get there, show them no mercy. Okay, leave any personal belongings in the chest. What the hell is he talking about? The next wave is about to go over. Ah, the time is near. I will be behind you. Say, your name. What is it? Andre. Okay, okay. I will see you on the other side then, Andre. Well, he's gonna die. Knew I'd see you around here. Question mark. Do I actually have to leave personal belongings? Like the prong key. I'm gonna leave the prong key, just in case. We'll save as well, but I think that might have just been writing fluff, but I have no idea. Okie dokie. Oh! Uh-oh. Hey, let's give him hell, Andre. Hell yeah, Marcel. I'll see you on the other side. Oh, holy hell. Take your position, yeah. The colonel says, listen to me, my brave and valiant soldiers. Take a look and see what the Bosch have done to our motherland. These monsters, they will not stop until the last drop of our French blood is spilled. If they are victorious on this battlefield, they will take their knife to the heart of France. These devils don't realize that it is them that will soak these fields red. There will be no surrender. There will be no defeat. We will fight until the last of our men are standing. It is time to drive them home, once and for all. Get ready. Oh, holy Christ. Alright, off we go. Jesus Christ, this is nuts. Absolutely nuts. Had I known I was supposed to take it slower, I wouldn't have just been sprinting there in the beginning. I was totally awestruck, man. We have so much to unpack about that scene there. Was that supposed to be us? You know, whose eyes we were looking through, where it shows us bloodshot, panicked, looking at this picture of our loved one, our lady back home, and contemplating suicide. For France. Hell yeah, we have made the push, baby. We have made the push. Okay, now, see, there's all these goodies to be had here. No. We do have the opportunity to abandon our post, though. Quite interesting. Is this supposed to be... Would that be, like, what constitutes a different ending? Is this final push right here? And whether or not we decide to, you know, sprint forward into certain death or leave the war behind. I wonder. Okay, seems like everybody's just aggroing to me specifically, which kind of sucks for me. But we can just run around them, which is great. Go ahead and use this bandage. Good portion of health has been restored. Alright, off we go. We are Speedy Gonzalez out here with our fresh putties, and it's definitely making a difference. This was a fantastic piece of kit to have picked up. Look at this. Look at these guys that were just absolutely embarrassing with our speed. We have the PF flyers on. We have made our way into the enemy trench. Very good. Okay, hold the phone. We're doing alright. Raiding club, yes, we'll take that. Alright. Second slot, it goes. This would kind of suck if Andre was the only dude left, wouldn't it? Oh, look, an officer. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay, well, despite us having died, it has given us a chance to redo this, and we're still picking up gun parts, so that leads me to believe that we're not even close to the end. Nice. All right, that is a dead officer. This time we used the ballistic approach, and it worked. It worked just fine. All right, let's keep it moving. Tons of rifle rounds, yet we left our rifle at home, unfortunately. It's definitely a German moving up here, but I can't tell where exactly. Set of German flamethrowers. Now, why are we not picking up the Flammenwerfer? Flammenwerfer? Flammenwerfer. Okay. Yeah, no wonder we're not picking up the Flammenwerfer off the ground. Or off the wall. We're too busy picking our teeth up off the ground. Jesus. You think that this machine gun would be better than it is? I didn't realize we were going into a... To be totally fair, I didn't realize we were going into a full combat segment like this. Had I known, probably would have brought a lot more weapons. A lot more weapons and ammo. Alright. Let's just make a dash for it. Will be Aodoki. right. What do we have up here? What do we have up here? I like how our character is able to identify exactly what he's looking at, but he's not even remotely curious and taking the German weapons. Alright, what if we drop this? Combine this with this. And then I'll take that. Very good. And we'll just keep on moving forward. Cigarettes. Oh yeah, we're not even close to done. Where the hell are we? German quarters. We don't even know where we are. It seems like we've made it further than any other Frenchman before us, which is pretty impressive, I must say. Gotta give props to Andre, man. He's been through hell and back. He might have been late, but he had business to attend to. Okay. I didn't really like that chase sequence. That was pretty horrific. We're on the other side now of the line. Alright. It's a dead officer. Very good. And that was a picture of his... It's a picture of somebody close to him. Okie dokie. Ooh. Very good. Well, this is going to be a very good natural stopping point for us. We're about to storm Fort Vaux. How fun is that? We have made it quite a ways, my dear friends. Quite a ways indeed. I am going to pick up this chem fluid. We're going to use this first. Nice. Alright, use that. Pick up this chem fluid. And then we're going to do some trades here. Well, actually, we're going to do this. So the surgical kit is the greatest thing since sliced bread for us. I'm going to drop this stuff off. I'm going to drop all this off. I'm going to take our shotgun out as well as our rifle. Very good. And then we'll assign these their respective slots. Since it seems like we are in a combat-heavy segment now. Alright, so pistol's good. We gotta reload our rifle. Reload our machine gun. I almost said subgun. Shotgun. Alright. Let's get this saved. Well. Almost 8 hours of game time, playtime in total in, and we are just now taking the German position of Fort Vaux, which is really cool, really neat. We're actually getting to be the trench raider instead of raided. We have turned the tides of the offensive. This is really neat. Honestly, it's a really cool historical piece done in a really fun way. And I think part of our channel's mission is to explore the themes of war and horror in conjunction with one another. And a good way to do that is by experiencing games like Conscript that take the historical premise for a war and place you into a survival horror role. Now, this is a very unique title. I can talk about war and give you examples, etc., but to really show you, having a medium like this is awesome. And Conscript does a really good job, again, because it's got that historic context to it. These are, all fictional characters, but this is based on a very real period in history, a very real battle a very violent and bloody battle. A lot of charged energy surrounding Verdun. And for my paranormal nerds out there like myself, you know, charged energy or large quantities of energy always equal some type of residual energy. So I think we should begin looking at media surrounding certain events, video games, which is just a playable form of media, is like a way to convey emotion, right? Which we do this already. This is already like a well-established human thing, you know, like some music, some film, some TV, some situations shown, or some feelings described, or, you know, that are described in these mediums. They show us things that they may or may not have a word attached to them, right? Verdun as a whole, what I'm getting at here, gang, is that you can use history in historic settings to not only teach people, but to convey emotion. And I think that's the biggest takeaway. Verdun, for example, in Conscript, like we're getting to see the trenches of Verdun, getting to see a fictionalized account of a soldier in Verdun. Yada yada. It's really cool. Really cool. I am so tired, and it is now an hour and 47 minutes past when I said I was going to bed. So, gang, hey, I'm doing my best, and you guys are great. I'm trying to keep it together, one day at a time, baby, one day at a time. So, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more non-cohesive content. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know down below in the comment section. The comment section is the best way to reach me. I read every comment. If you want to play Conscript, the director's cut, for yourself, that link will also be in the description. And remember to mind the gap, stalkers. Mind the gap. And have a good one.